commenter asked if I have thoughts on the economic crisis. Yes, I do. Well, first of all, it's the same kind of nonsense that McCain was neck deep in back in the savings and loan crisis, which at its time was the biggest of these kinds of bailouts. Cheap by today's comparisons, just some small two-digit number of billions. And over and over, it's the same thing. Let's unregulate them. And that's McCain right now. They're reporting McCain's ideas. We should lighten the regulation in these areas to attract business. Yeah, the wrong kind of business. Okay, good. Businessmen don't mind some regulation. It helps them know that when they're doing things right and solid, they're not going to be disadvantaged by somebody that's getting away with murder. Okay, so it's the same old thing. Now, I don't know. I'm not a good enough economic prognostication to say how much it's really going to cost and stuff. Of course, a lot of people said over $1 trillion, and I can say that we should have increased regulation out of it. We should have public ownership of assets that get bought. It should not just be a deal where 700 billion goes unreviewed to line the pockets of the same people that have the missing $1 trillion in the first place. It's like they took that missing money. How much is always debatable because was an asset really worth its peak price and this kind of thing. But a lot of money was taken out of the system. People did make money off of this process that's now going to cost us money, and we're going to put it back in. We got to make sure we're not just giving it to those same people, right? Because that's the same industry and people and businesses that would be getting this help. So there has to be a lot of regulation of it. Now, I am on principle, I'm against corporate welfare, right? And so I'm in principle, I'm against the bailouts. But I'm a pragmatist, and I believe in infrastructure. To me, government, there's no such thing. There's infrastructure meant. It's infrastructure. That's what we're worrying about in government things. So if they put, $700 billion, assuming it really can be afforded, into um, into these corporations, as long as we end up with better infrastructure, I'm okay. I don't want to put that money and just be destroying infrastructure and being, making the problem worse. But, if the money's going to something that makes our basic infrastructure stronger, easier for people to communicate or build businesses or roads or whatever, then, you know, even though I'm against that part on principle, overall, my principles of pragmatism and of supporting infrastructure, make a stronger case for me personally. Um, I think it's ridiculous that McCain, who to me symbolizes, my idea of McCain, the earliest memories I have of McCain are from the Keating 5 scandal. I don't like McCain. I don't think he should have gotten off the hook. And watching him be off the hook didn't magically change my opinion after whatever, 20 years or whatever it is. So, you know, for him, who to me is symbolic of just this kind of disaster. I mean, it was an amazing disaster, and how it seems small. It was amazing. And he is more than a little bit responsible and was really, really close with Keating. So it wasn't just the malfeasance of the Keating 5 meetings. It was he was tied up in close. Keating was a good friend. He vacationed with Keating. The way Keating thought was not repugnant to John McCain. He either has poor judgment, okay, or he has good judgment and poor values. So make your pick. Make your pick. Make your pick. Make your pick. Take your pick. Do whatever the hell you want. Bye.